With the release of the Amazfit T-Rex 2, we got a strong, durable, rugged smartwatch with a great built-in GPS, lots of sport modes, and we have a very long battery life. Now, on the other side, we have the Garmin Venu 2 Plus. This one is, by the way, one of my all-time favorite smartwatches, and this one also has a very good built-in GPS, customizable sport profiles, and lots of other smartwatch functions. So let's not waste any more time and jump right into the video and start comparing these two watches. Alright, right off the bat, let's talk about the sport modes and the accuracy of the built-in GPS. And first of all, I have to say that both of these watches are very good when it comes down to the built-in GPS. The Amazfit T-Rex 2 is basically spot on whether I'm in the city or in the park. The only time when it's a little bit off is when I'm taking sharp turns. It kind of cuts the corners a little bit short, but that's about it. This one also has not one, but 5 different satellite systems that it can work with for a very precise navigation, even in real time. You can also download routes, and if you really happen to get lost, you still have a back to start feature, which leads you back to the starting point in the fastest way possible. The Garmin Venu 2 is also very precise, but it has the same problems as the Amazfit. It also cuts the corners a little bit short, but in addition, the lines are also a little bit more shaky than on the T-Rex 2, which is giving the Amazfit the slight advantage right here. Now, as for the sport modes, on the Garmin Venu 2 Plus, you will find about 25 different sport profiles. Now, it's not as many as we have on the Amazfit, which has like 150, but we still have all of the common ones covered, like running, walking, cycling, swimming, and even winter and extreme sports. And my personal favorite, the strength training. Each of these sport modes is customizable, so you can set up to 3 different data screens and choose how many fields you want to have displayed during your workouts. You can set alerts, for example, if you hit a certain distance or heart rate. You have the auto pause function, which activates seconds after you stand still, and you can change the accent colors to another one. The T-Rex 2 also has an assistant on which you can set things like auto labs or auto pause, workout goals and alerts, and a virtual pacer or cadence assistant. You can also customize your workout displays if you click on More and then Data page, so you can change your metrics up anytime you want to fit your workout needs. By the way, if you want to start a workout, it only takes a few seconds until the watch finds a GPS signal, which is great. But overall, you have about 150 different sport modes that you can choose from, and 8 of them will start automatically as soon as your watch recognizes the workout. Alright, let's skip over to the health settings. And on the Garmin Venu 2 Plus, you have a very good 24/7 heart rate monitoring. But you also have a good sleep tracker that not only tracks the sleep duration in different sleep stages, but also your respiration rate, blood oxygen saturation, and your movements during the night, which is great since I didn't know that I was moving so much during the night. Now, next up we have an all-day SpO2, stress and respiration rate tracker, on which you all get to see more details if you swipe further down, like the average stats for the last 7 days. The T-Rex 2 has a 24/7 heart rate, stress and SpO2 tracker, but right here you can set alarms for whenever your heart rate is a little bit too high or too low, and that even works with the SpO2 tracker. And of course you get a sleep tracker too, even though this one doesn't track your respiration rate or your movement during the night, but therefore it compares your sleep to similar users and gives you a small analysis as well. Alright, the price. Right here we probably have the biggest difference. Now, the Garmin Venu 2 costs about 380 euros over here in Germany, depending on where you buy it, which is a lot if you compare it to the just 230 euros which the Amazfit T-Rex 2 costs. But for these extra 150 euros, you get quite some smartwatch features. On the Garmin Venu 2 Plus, we have a built-in mic and a speaker, which we do not get on the Amazfit T-Rex 2. So we can actually have armless calls right on our wrist and talk to our friends and buddies. Another feature that comes with a built-in mic and a speaker is a voice assistant. Now, depending on which voice assistant your smartphone is using, your smartwatch will use the same one. So by long pressing the middle button on the side of your watch, you will activate the voice assistant and start asking her anything you want to. You can start workouts as well or make even phone calls. Next up are the notifications. On the Amazfit T-Rex 2, you can only receive notifications, but you cannot reply to any. On the Garmin Venu 2 Plus, we get notifications from just about every app on our smartphone, and we can even reply to those with our own customized quick reply answer. On the Garmin app, in text responses, we can choose reply for calls and messages, and even add some new ones if we don't like the pre-existing ones. Just click on the blue plus icon on the top right corner and type anything you want to and use for a quick reply. By the way, if you got that far into the video, make sure to hit the like button right quick. It will help me so much. And subscribe to my channel if you like my content and want to see more of it. Let's talk about the battery life, and that's where the Amazfit T-Rex 2 shines. Now, on normal usage, you get about 24 days. 10 days of heavy usage and like 25 to 55 hours in full GPS support. Now, the Garmin Venu 2 Plus only gives you about 2 to 3 days at max. Now, I did have the always on display turned on, and I have all of the health features running 24/7 in the background. So the clear winner right here is the Amazfit T-Rex 2. As for the specs and the durability, the Amazfit T-Rex 2 is just great. Now, it is water resistant up to 10 ATM and survived 15 other military tests such as salt spray and impact resistant. It is cold and heat resistant from -40 all the way up to +70, and it's humidity resistant for like 240 hours. Now, overall you get 4 textured buttons on the watch. The 2 on the left are for navigation, and with the 2 on the right you either get to your sport modes and menu or back to the previous page. This watch has a 1.39-inch AMOLED touch display with a resolution of 454 by 454 pixel, a glass front, and weighs in at around 65 grams. You have a very sturdy and thick 22mm silicone strap and a little Amazfit logo on the side. Now, as for the Garmin Venu 2 Plus, you have a 43 by 43 by 12.5mm stainless steel bezel, which is making this watch look great and high quality, which it is. Now, you also have a 22mm silicone strap with a quick release function, so you can swap bands anytime you want to. It is water resistant up to 5 ATM, weighs in at 51 grams, and has a 1.3-inch AMOLED touch display with a resolution of 416 by 416 pixel, and is protected with the Corning Gorilla Glass 3, which is known for its toughness and durability to protect the screen. On the side of the watch we have 3 physical buttons. The middle one is customizable and can be connected to any of your health apps and features for a quick launch. By tapping it, it will get to my Spotify, and long pressing it takes me to the voice assistant. The lower button always takes you back to the previous page or to the main menu, and the top one opens up all of your sport modes. Now, another feature that you're not going to find on the Amazfit T-Rex 2 is Spotify, or the ability to download any apps. But on the Venu 2 Plus, you can download all of your favorite tracks, playlists and podcasts right to your watch from Spotify and listen to them offline. Whereas on the T-Rex 2, you can only navigate through your music and adjust the volume. Now, let's have a quick wrap up. Now, both watches are great GPS watches, and that's for sure. But if you're looking for a durable and long-lasting smartwatch or sport watch, I would suggest going with the Amazfit T-Rex 2. But if you want to have more of some smartwatch functions such as the on-wrist calls or the voice assistant and still want to have a decent GPS, you can go with the Garmin Venu 2 Plus. And guys, that's it. I hope you liked the video, and I'll see you in the next one.